Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back. It is time for some more FTB Unstable here with Snorsby, our third episode in this series here, and it's actually been a few days since I've been able to upload. I feel really bad, but there's been good reason for it. I have been absolutely swamped in the old uni work the last couple of days, and I haven't had much sleep and I haven't had much chance to record. So, I'm finally getting a chance to sit down and record an episode now. I did actually record a little bit a couple of days ago. I just didn't get a full episode done and I didn't like the quality of it. So we're going to just start from scratch and I'll quickly show you guys what we did in that short little bit at the start of that episode. But first thing we want to address today is, you can see I've done a little bit of decoration work around here. I got all of these nice cobblestone brick looking things with the fences from carpenter's blocks. It just makes it all look so nice. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll also show you underneath here, we've got plenty of wood and saplings and apples going at the moment. I've actually got it turned off because this thing is a bit of a lag machine, and we're going to try and fix that today. But if we have a look down underneath here, see it's all working just fine. Steam dynamo doing its thing. Same with the redstone furnace. And all that good stuff, got a sound muffler as well. But like I said, we're going to probably change this tree farm up today because of how laggy it is. Now, I'll show you guys exactly why. If I turn F3 on, we're locked at 60 FPS here. I actually play with VSync on when I record so that we don't get screen tearing. Let's turn this on. Damn, look at that FPS drop. Down to 15 frames a second. Definitely not ideal. So, we're going to have to figure out a better way of doing this. The first thing I want to try and think about is using Steve's carts. Well, actually, that wasn't the first thing. This is where we actually talked about it in the other episode. We actually tried out these choppers from the Progressive Automation mod. Now, these things are come in various tiers. Now, it starts from the wooden to stone to iron to diamond. And they're made, let's have a look here. Have a look. So, basically one's pretty cheap, and it's not a bad way to start off your tree farms. And the different tiers depend on how quickly it trims the leaves and stuff down. So, yeah, if you chuck an axe in there, it'll chop the trees down and chop all the leaves off, and it'll fill itself back up automatically. So it's not too bad for a little tree farm, except the range upgrades. If you're using anything above, say, a tree chopper here, you actually need to put in... Let's have a look. Any of these upgrades, now you need one to make the next one, so I don't think it was really practical for what I wanted to do, and I wanted to try something doing a little bit different as well, because, you know, you got to do that every now and then. So we're going to go with Steve's cards. I haven't used them in so long, and probably haven't even used them in a video before, but they're good fun, and good to make. So, first thing we're probably going to want to make, mod.steve's carts 2. There we go. We're going to make ourselves a cart assembler. So that's going to require a couple of these simple PCBs. Let's see how we got here. Grab some of that. Also went mining in between this episode and the last one as well. We're going to want to get ourselves an automated mining machine at some stage. Also, before I forget, I've got any more charcoal. Steal the stuff out of these choppers because we're not going to need them anymore. Thought I had plenty going. That's another thing we need to address this episode as well, is actually get a decent sort of power system going. Hopefully this episode. We'll see though. It's got plenty of stuff to do, that's for sure. Alright. 2 of those simple PCBs. What was the rest of the stuff we needed? Should be about it actually. Cart assembler. Alright, so if we go ahead and chuck this thing down, you can see that we need to get a whole heap of different materials here to go and make ourselves a pretty modular cart. So we're going to make ourselves a tree chopping cart to start off with. So we're going to want to get ourselves a tiny coal engine, which is pretty straightforward. Let's go grab, got cobblestone over here. Just going to need to grab some wood. Actually, probably got some in this chest here. Look at that. Fully prepared. Let's, oh, not there. There we go. So I think we needed... Oh, we're probably going to need a furnace at some stage. We probably didn't actually need one just yet. That's alright. She'll be right. Piston. What else did we need? Oh. Come on. Where are we? Oh my gosh. Totally forgot what we're making. Well, doesn't matter now. We can keep going. So we're going to need to make, to start off with anyway, we're going to need to make a standard hull. I can't believe I just totally lost track of what I was actually just doing then. Oh dear. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to need 2 of those, I think. Seems like that sheep is being obnoxious just there as well. He's just chilling. Alright. And then... Alright, so this is pretty much the next tier up from basic. You can make a wooden hull, but you can't do much with those. So we're going to go with the standard hull. Now you can see that there is a modular complexity, module complexity cap, a modular capacity, and max engines, max add-on counts, and all these good things, which will probably become a little bit more apparent when we go ahead to make this thing. So, oh, that's right, we're making the tiny coal engine. Derp. All right. There we go. So we're going to actually put a second engine on this thing. We're going to put a solar engine. And the main reason is because it's going to be outside most of the time. And I may as well generate some power using the sun. So, which is the one we're looking for here? The solar engine. So we're going to need to make 4 of these. Oh, actually, we're going to need a glowstone. How are we going to get that? We might have to go to the nether. I'm thinking that's not a bad idea. Alright, it is nether time. So, I'm going to need to get myself... Let's get ourselves a little container. Nope, not a container. What am I talking about? A tank. So, which ones can we make? Alright, looks like we're just going to make one of those to start off with. Our tree farm over there, she's getting pretty full. But, she'll be right. Glass. Thought I'd have more of that. Oh, are we off for sand? Get this cooking up. I also made an upgrade here as well. That's another thing I should have mentioned to you guys. So we made a double layer capacitor, which involves some electrical steel, which you can make in the alloy smelter, and some pulverized coal, and some basic capacitors, which is pretty straightforward. So, alright, let's get our tank. So that's gonna hold 8 millibuckets. What's the next level up from that? Invar. We can make some of that. We have got the materials required. So let that do its thing. We'll upgrade this thing and then we'll go and get ourselves a bucket. Get some of that lava from the lava pit down across yonder. And yeah, get that going. Sheep, you are being obnoxiously loud. Alright, I'm going to get some lava. And then we're going to build ourselves our nether portal. I don't know where we're going to put it. Probably underground for now. And then we're probably going to venture off into the nether. Hopefully we find ourselves some glowstone. And we'll keep working on getting ourselves our first cart from Steve Carts 2. Alright, it is time, guys. Let's go make ourselves a nether portal. I've got myself 10 obsidian here. And plenty of space down underneath here where we can put a nether portal. I don't want to put it up in the main base because that'd be damn annoying. The sound of this thing, the worst. Alright, I'm thinking right here, because why not? So, clean out a little area. Now these things, I think you can make any size you want. I'm pretty sure that was in this pack. This version of Minecraft, I think. I think they changed that. But, you know, may as well go with the old faithful because you know it's going to work. Alright, let's load it up. I've seen people play this pack on stream every now and then. Several of the Build Guild guys, and it seems like it explodes a lot in the nether here, so we should be... Ooh, we need to go deeper. I just got an achievement. Oh, yeah. Oh, please don't be Lag City. We also got to look out for massive hives. That's a cloud, I believe. Well, there's glowstone right there, which is good, but it's over lava. So that's not ideal at all. Alright, where are we? Plenty of soul sand here. It's probably a bit dark. What's the brightness like for you guys? It's fully bright. Hopefully you guys can see enough. I'm going to put torches down wherever I go here, just in case. At least it's not lagging too bad just yet. Oh, we're at why 171, 180 even. We're pretty high. What the? Is that glop? I thought that was ice there for a second. I was like, hang on a sec. Ice in a nether biome? I wouldn't have thought so. But damn, this is annoying. This is so hard to get around. God damn it, soul sand. Why did we have to spawn here? What is this stuff? Purple glow. Okay, you can't pick it up by the looks of that. Uh-oh. Damn thorns. Oh. Looks like we're getting huge lag spikes. Where is some damn glowstone? Might have to just go back and grab that stuff that we saw hanging. Oh, watch the thorns. What was that, cobalt? Wow, that was lucky. That was a very early find. Look at that, cobalt. And I'm not going to be able to mine it. That's alright. At least we know it's there for later. We'll probably get some good Tinker's tools before long. But there's other priorities right now. I think there's nether ores in here as well. What is this? Amber. Quartz. Let's actually grab some quartz while we're here. Oh, wait, what? It doesn't drop. So... Oh, wow. That scared... that scared me a lot. Wow. So why does that drop as nether quartz ore? Not just quartz. Interesting. I have to look into that one. Alright, let's go down here. That actually scared me a little bit because I didn't realize that it'd explode. Oh dear. See what we can do. Can we? Alright, let's be extremely careful. Dig our way down a little. Get some of this glow. Oh, the lag. This is going to make this very dangerous. Gotta be up for the challenge though, that's for sure. Alright, are we low enough? I think we're low enough. Let's shift walk and hope for no lag. Probably end up putting a pump in here as well to get some lava. Probably not a bad plan for down the track. Oh, we must be pretty close. Surprised I haven't seen any... Oh, you know what? I have been in my test world, and we're on peaceful. God damn. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, okay. That's, hectic. Alright, audio. Turn you down. So, yeah. My apologies for that. I've actually been in there every now and then just... coming up with a build that I want to make for our main base, and it's looking pretty nice. I'm not going to lie, we might actually get to that a little bit in this episode. Just start building that main bee. It's a new word. Maybe. We'll see how we go. But first, let's get this glowstone. We don't need much of it, but what we can do is vein mine it, and that's what I plan on doing here in just a sec. Right, here we go. Yep, that'll be plenty. Let's get out of here. So that works. Alright, I'll meet you guys back in the overworld where we can keep working on this Steve's cart. Alright, so let's get back to crafting up this coal engine here. Oh, not the coal, the solar engine. Wow. I'll get it right eventually. So, that wasn't the one we wanted. Compact solar. How does that work? I have no idea. But we're making this one, weren't we? So we're going to need 4 of these, which we can get pretty straightforwardly. I need some more of these basic PCBs, I think they're called. Let's grab some iron. So I'm going to need 2 of them. And then one of those big fellas there. 2 more pistons, which I'm going to need to get that back. And so this back. And there we go. Solar engine. Now, I'm putting the little tiny coal engine in as well so that it works at night time. So, something else that you might want. Alright, main tool. We're going to need to get ourselves a basic woodcutter, which means we're going to need 5 of these sword blades. It means 5 diamonds, but it's definitely worth it in the long run, so. Let's get those. 5 of them. All right, what else are we going to need? We're going to need the... Ooh, we're going to need another one of these wood cutting cores, which needs 2 more of these. Oops, we're out of redstone. Just didn't quite have enough. Alright. I'm going to need 8 saplings, I think. Which we can just get from our tree farm. That's the thing, this tree farm is very effective. In the short time that I've played, we've amassed quite a lot of wood and saplings and stuff already. So, but once we get our coal to power system going here eventually, that might change a little bit. Whether it'll be effective enough or whether we have to expand out. But there we go, basic woodcutter. Now I think you can get, there you go, a Galgadorian woodcutter. I don't know what the difference is. It might just be quicker. Who knows? But let's just chuck that in there. All right, attachments time. We need to get ourselves some storage. So we might go. I might go with the side chests, which means we're going to need a little bit of materials here. Let's grab some of them. All right. So that means we're going to need. We're going to need 2 pieces or 4 pieces. 4 pieces of oak wood, and then we'll just smash those out. May as well get 64 of them. Also going to need. I don't know. Should we make the side chests or the top chest? I think the side one. Don't think it really matters in the long run. But we're making the side chests, won't we? Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need more of them. All right. Craft those up. There we go. So I'm going to need how many more? 2 of those. All right. Nope. What am I missing here? Chest panes. Oh, okay. Well, damn. Now I've gone and really done goofed it. How many of these do I need? Just 4. All right. We're going to have plenty of these left over by the look of it then. 1 more. So, I need 1 of those as well. Wow, that gives you 8. Interesting. So, that should be everything for side chests. Awesome. Now, the thing is, the more stuff you add to this, the longer it takes to build it. So you can see there's actually, we're adding. So, this is what I was talking about before. With the hull capacity, you have 200 points you can spend. And you can't have an item that has a complexity of over 50 points. So if you look at all of these, they're different modular costs. See, that one's got 20. The tool itself's got 34. So if we actually tried to add something to this that had a modular cost higher than 50, it wouldn't let us put it on this hull. Now that's where you get the upgraded hulls. You can actually put more stuff on them and have more complex stuff on as well. So just keep that in mind if you're ever designing something like this. All right, what else are we going to need? We are going to need... I don't actually think we need too much more. Let me quickly check. I've actually built this in an offline world, in a test world. I'll just check the whole design, make sure that we've got everything we need, and I'll be back. Alright, so I just checked in my offline world, and I think we've got everything ready to go here. The only other add-on we could have is an exotic, where is it? Tree exotic. Now, this allows you to use saplings from other mods, and for now, I don't think we're going to need that, but we can always change that in the future, I think. I think these upgrades allow you to modify existing carts. I think there's one there that does that. So, to get this thing to work, you need to fuel it. So, we're going to need some charcoal to start with. Let's actually get a whole heap more cooking here. So, that's... oh, that is still processing, huh? Interesting. Right, charcoal. Let's chuck that into this left slot. Fuel level's ready to go. Click assemble. And we should be good to go now. If you look at this bar, it's going to have a progress, and it's going to take 13 minutes for this thing to make, so we've got to preoccupy ourselves up until then. But not to worry, we need to build a few other things before we get into that. So we're actually going to need to make a cargo manager, which you need these iron panes for. Now I'm going to need more of these chest panes, so let's go ahead and get a few of these going. like so. Now I believe we actually have to make these into the iron ones. Awesome. And I think we need to get some redstone. Because we need to make... Is it this? No. Nope. Okay. We'll get it eventually. For this one, we need dynamic panes. Okay, so it's just 1 to 1. And we need to make a large dynamic pane. That'll be in the middle. Alright, next up. We're going to need 4 large. And 2 larger. Nope. I don't know. There we go. 4 of those intermediate size looking ones. That looks like, oh, okay. Large and huge. And then iron. Okay, I would have thought the scaling would have been a bit different to that, but not to worry. Alright, cargo manager. That is done. Sorry about my rambling. Next up, let's get an advanced detector rail. So, let's get 2 of them. Now, this thing allows us to interact with the cart between, well, the cart and the actual cargo manager itself. And you'll probably get a bit of a better understanding once that thing is set up. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get myself a couple of pickaxes here. Not pickaxes, stone axes. And we're actually going to chop this place down, clean it up, get it ready and prepared for our cart. Ooh, the lag is real. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's clean this out of oak saplings. And actually, can we put a lever on this so it doesn't run? I'd rather it not run while we're trying to do this and fix it all up. All this stuff's going to become a bit unnecessary here before long. Ooh. Still getting touches of lag every now and then, but that happens. Alright. The beauties of Vein Miner. Ooh. Although it does become a bit laggy, but definitely bearable. There's probably no sound right now either because of that sound muffler underneath there for you guys, but that's right. Let's clean this up. What I'm going to do is just chop all those trees down real quick, guys, and then we'll start laying some tracks. I've got a few rails here ready to go. That is mainly because I dug them all up in the cave downstairs in the abandoned mine shaft, so cool stuff. Alright, let me clean this area up here real quick, and I'll be back and we'll start laying these tracks down. Alright, so let's get this thing laid out. So, how am I going to want to do this? Let's get rid of this thing. We aren't going to need it for now. So, do I have... I don't have my crescent hammer on me. Alright, looks like it's staying. You know what? Actually, we're going to have to move it anyway. So, how long has this got left? 5 minutes. Perfect. We should have this all done, ready to go by then. So, let's go ahead. Get this going. So, pick that up. Wow, why is it lagging all of a sudden? How many frames am I getting? Wow, this pack is going to be difficult to create a Let's Play on, that's for sure. If it's lagging now, I don't know what is causing it. Alright, so, let's go. Oh, we are out of rails. Wow, that did not take long at all. Alright, looks like we have to go make some more. Luckily, they're pretty cheap. So, grab some iron. Out of this chest, probably. There we go. We're only going to need 12. Grab a stick or 2. Alright. I'm not sure if that's the vanilla recipe or not. I know if you have like Railcraft, sometimes it changes up the rail recipes. I'm not really sure. You know what? Let's just do this because it'll be easy. Alright, that works for me. So, actually, no, we should have done this the other way around. Let's do this. Don't mind me, I am just cleaning my mess up here. Changing up the configuration a little. And we'll put the detector rail just here for now. Pick these up again so we can replace them. Alright, so this is probably not the ideal configuration. We actually probably need this to be a fair bit bigger, but we can expand it eventually if we need to. Alright, so next to that we're going to put the cargo manager. And then we've got to look at what side it's facing. So it's actually the red side that's facing here. So let's just change all of these to red for now. Oh, maybe it's shift. Oh no, it's this thing. No, it's not that thing. It's that thing. Alright, so this is very, very modular, this system, and it looks a little bit different from what I'm used to. So, Let's change all these to red because that's the only side we're looking at now. So, you can change these arrows as well, which directs it. The tooltips seem to be pretty handy right now. So, when the cart rocks up and hits onto here, what we want it to do is, on the red side, we want it to look at the chest part of it and import it into the cargo manager. So that's all well and good. Then we can tell it's going to just continue on after that's transferred. So then we want to go and have a look and say, well, if you can, go ahead and fill up the saplings with any saplings in the cargo manager. Also want to try and fill up the fuel with charcoal here. We're going to have to see whether or not you can actually change the configuration of this thing to have it separate containers or whatever, but we'll see. So, what else? Let's just see if that's going to work the way I want it to. Let me go and have a look here. I don't think this thing's going to be just ready just yet. 2 more minutes. Alright, let me quickly get this thing, wait for this thing to fully assemble itself, and we'll get this thing fully running. Alright, counting down the last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and bam. Look at that, modular cart. So it actually tells you what's on the cart itself. So standard hull, tiny coal engine, all that good stuff. Alright, so if we go ahead and place this down now, it's pretty cool how it renders in the inventory as well. How it looks. Alright, let's plonk it down here now. The thing's going to come out here, the solar engine, and it's going to have high priority, and it's actually going to turn this thing on, and it should actually... Alright, looks like it's not going to do anything right now. Oh, there you go. Going now. So it'll turn up here to the station, and at the moment it's not going to do anything. See, it's trying to do all the adequate things. So, let's go ahead and put some saplings in just to see what happens. So, do that. Tries to fill, oh, it's going to fill the saplings up. And, okay, so it's not going to move anything into any of the inventories, but good stuff. So it's going to plant these things. I thought they'd planted them one block after each other. Right, maybe not. We'll have to just see how that goes over time, but if that's the case, we're going to have to make this thing a lot bigger to keep up with the demands of our wood and all that sort of stuff. So next thing will be getting this thing to route. Well, that took a little while, longer than I hoped. Yeah, to route the opponents through this place. Let's oh, you can hear it. It has stopped moving now too because it is nighttime. So let's go sleep, get some charcoal for this thing. Hope they've got some cooking. That'll do. Sleep real quick through the night. Don't know how much longer we got left in the episode. Probably not too long. Let's have a look. Oh, he's back going again. Alright, so let's put some charcoal in here. See what happens. So, wow, we seem to be getting a bit of tick rate lag too. Oh, there you go, it's put it in as well. So yeah, by the looks of that, it's only planting them every second, which is a little annoying, but what can you do? Chuck more saplings in here just in case it can fill it up. Alright. All is good. High priority. Let's actually turn that to low priority. I think what that allows it to do is it's actually going to try and use the solar energy first, and then it will use the coal engine after that. So I'm not quite sure what that does. Oh, okay. So it takes durability over time. So I guess you put the diamonds in that slot and it'll repair it. So let's go get the watering can and try and get some of these to grow and just see how quickly this thing's going to work. And if not, I'll have to expand it off camera or something. We'll see. So, where is our watering can? I believe it's actually in our bag. Go, look at that. Hey, it's doing some work. Awesome, look at that. Now, it's definitely a little bit lag inducing. We might even, I don't know, let's water some trees here. And oh, yeah. Why is every tree operation lagging so bad in this? I don't really know whether or not we're going to be able to keep playing this, guys. If it's going to be this laggy, whatever tree farm we end up using. Frustrating. Alright, well, what are we at in the recording here? Let me have a quick look, guys, where we're at in the recording, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so that is going to do it for this episode. We are at the wrapping up point. We're at 30 minutes. We're usually getting a bit over that these days, which is not a bad thing, I guess. Well, I don't know. It depends on you guys if you like the long episodes, but yeah, if this thing's going to be laggy as hell, I don't know whether we're going to be able to keep going with this series. We might have to try and find ourselves another 1.7 pack. I know Bevo's Tech Pack seems like it's been suggested a lot, and I might have to look into it. There's a few other ones out there as well. There's the one that, is it Chaos Chunk made? I think it's Karma, something like that. I don't know. There's a few packs out there. See how we go. We might have to abandon this world just because of how laggy it is. Makes it difficult to record and all that good stuff. But if you enjoyed this episode, guys, make sure you give it a like. Sorry about the duration between episodes. I've just been way too busy with uni. We'll finish this up next episode if we do indeed have another episode. I'll see how it goes. Click that subscribe button. Wow, words. Click the subscribe button, guys, if you are new and you're enjoying this series and want to check out more of my videos. Check out the channel. That is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking it out. My name is Snoresby. I will catch you all next time.